to have the talk. You know, the talk. No, not the birds and the bees, the pull up your pants, keep your hands where the officer sees talk, the yes sirs, no ma'ams, no plans after 12 talk. And by now, if you're my kid, I know you're looking at me pretty crazy. And I hate that I have to say these things, but I have to say these things. Listen, this is an open letter to my black son, my unborn black king whose death I mourn before I celebrate his birth, not yet conceived but preceded by the preconceived perceptions of his worth. This is a letter to you, my son. Be cautious. There are those who care not what degrees you got or how well you speak, and though your black life matters to me, to say so will somehow be scathing to people whose lives have always mattered. And I never understood that, but it doesn't matter. Never mind. This is an open letter to my black son. Unborn but still scorned by his black skin. Back then a black slave made to plow, pick, and pave the roads of a nation on which he's a ras walking home but driven to his grave easily. But no, son. You are no slave. Now you're free. Free to dream that you can roam the streets without being lynched by looks of contempt. Free to think you are exempt from inherent suspicion and apparent execution. Free to work twice as hard with half as much for half as much. Let me say that again. Free to work twice as hard with half as much for half as much, and not half as much in the sense of financial stability, because you will have as much as you need, half as much in the sense that we two physicians working full time to ensure our son never has it rough. But peace of mind is still not a luxury we can afford, nor can we afford to ignore the reality in the face of hope. So though I pray and hope, I pray you spoke the proper grammar the way I taught you, so they can say in quote, he was one of the good ones. But dear son, before you grow too big to swallow your black pride, I will sit you down to force feed you the bitter reality of black lives in America, a country baptized in the blood of black lives and brown lives and gay lives and non-Anglo-Saxon Protestant straight lives who never asked why we made martyrs out of men who burned crosses and hung rope from the oaks I still drive by. This is not a joke. This is an open letter to my black son, who holds the power to build a nation in his melanated fist, but will grow in fear of raising it, will grow in fear of resisting, will grow in fear of existing, will grow in fear of existing. And though they rather see you strike your brother, you use your hand to help another. Dear son, I hope you grow up in a different world than I know. One where you are free to grow, where you are pulled over, given a ticket, told you are free to go, not shot. I hope you are free to not see color. But with me as your mother, you will know the brilliance of your black, the resilience of your back, tried but never broken. You carry the legacy of millions on your back, tried but never broken. So, dear son, I wrote this for you. To you.